All right, why not? New Aesop Rock and Woods complications.
Yeah. 11:06 a.m. Mid-July, clear day. It's hot. 93, 93 or something. Yeah. Time keeps slipping. Man, it's the time like twine, it's the kitten. Throw a stick to the puppy, store fry to a pigeon. My fist full of dice, those light through the prism. It's
Alright,
around.
I gotta start this over. I gotta start this over, man. Aesop Rock is just so good. I like that immediate metaphor. Man is to time, like twine is to kittens. Throw a fry to the pigeon, like whatever that was. That was really cool. Like the idea that time is just playing with man. Like we always feel like we're in control. Man is in control when you're playing with a dog or throwing fry to a pigeon, but in life time is in control and it's just kind of playing with us. That's I gotta dial in for for Aesop Rock. This is my first time listening to this, so I'm all I know about this project is that uh, August Fanon dropped it on Bandcamp, I think, and it's like a remix to the Gollywog album from 2025 that Woods' solo project. And this is like a I don't know what, like a repress, remix. Um, and I hadn't listened to this song at all, so this is my first time hearing the song, watching the video. So I gotta dial in.
Yeah.
This is gonna be cool.
11:06 a.m. Mid-July, clear day. It's hot. 93, 93 or something.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Time keeps slipping. Man, it's the time like twine, it's the kitten. Throw a stick to the puppy, store fry to a pigeon. My fist full of dice, those light through the prism, it's a ride. Pick a protein, pick a side, hit the smoke screen. Mowers on the road to Noah Elohim and holy at a dopamine. Serotonin slow and low, aesthetic under frozen peas and holding up the zoetrope. Opa, holy crow, time is going, gone. How much have you squandered just to gossip on the goings on of people you don't know at all? First time building what you could have been. Someone who contribute to the cookie tin. Let the kids cook. Invite the other campers. If a couple go missing, then the difference get lamb scared. Savvy? The comfortable, uncomfortable. It ain't supposed to be here, let alone punctual. Permanently offsides. Always in a.
Okay, are people able to listen to this, like, just listen to it casually? There's so much being said in here. And, like, I mean, what? This is like. It's so subtle of a beat. It's just like this twirling. I don't even know what. Like, twirling guitar string that's so far in the distance. This is hardly even music. It's so dense. Alright, I don't want to piss a lot of people off and start it over, but I really want to hear it from the uh, gossip on what's going on line. That was cool.
Cook. Invite the other campers. If a couple go missing, then the difference get lamb scared. Savvy? The comfortable, uncomfortable. It ain't supposed to be here, let alone punctual. Permanently offsides. Always in the wrong place, wrong time, on time. Left, right, quantize. Big fish, any pond size, certainly. Currently the blob beneath the swan dive. Slogging through the commune, hogging all the fondue. Pocket in the silverware, absconding with the pod juice. You can hear a pin drop. Tick tock, tick tock. Sensing a disturbance in the ether is the medium between us. Up and earning his patina. I talk to my dead friend.
You know, we're not seeing a lot of Aesop in this. This is a long Aesop verse. I wonder how Woods is gonna fit on this 3 minute song. I feel like Aesop is still like midstream of consciousness, not right now. That was wow. That's and again, it's kind of cool. I did see his face earlier, but it feels like Aesop's doing the Woods thing where he's obscuring his face a bit. Like this is how Woods music videos feel like, where he's present, but you don't ever see his face clearly. He's just kind of like in the background. I know we do see him here at the beginning, but now we start to see just his shadow. Now we see just this. we see his back, we see his side, and then we see him head on. It's dark. The contrast makes it to where you're not really able to make his face out clearly. So it kind of fits in with the theme. That feels like what is life and what are we doing with our time? Are we spending our time correctly? The song again, we even saw like the clock. Kind of feels like this song is about time. The title is Complications. I want to go back a little. I missed the line that I was going back to actually hear. There's like so much. We're gonna have to break down the lyrics later. There's just a lot of themes in here that someone's got to check on my dog Aesop, man. Like, not that he hasn't always been kind of reclusive, but his last like two projects have had this vibe of like, what am I spending my time correctly, and what is the meaning? And he has kind of come out of the limelight. He like is very notably reclusive. He doesn't tour, and he even like has a whole verse about not touring anymore in his last Woods project. Well, maybe not last, but on Maps in 2023, Aesop's contribution to that album was pretty much telling Woods that he doesn't tour and explaining the reasons why. So it's interesting to see Aesop kind of really owning and understanding this kind of isolation mentality, and what it says about him is a positive or negative negative thing, and that's what I feel like a lot of his music lately is the subject matter of, is this meaning of life, and time is a big aspect of that, and how we live our lives and how we spend our time. So that's cool. Big thought questions, which Aesop really likes to delve into. Really dig this.
Big fish, any pond size, certainly. Currently the blob beneath the swan dive. Slogging through the commune, hogging all the fondue. Pocket in the silverware, absconding with the pod juice. You can hear a pin drop. Tick tock, tick tock.
Yeah, okay.
Sensing a disturbance in the ether is the medium between us. Up and earning his patina. I talk to my dead friends, treat them like it's 3D. Brief them on the rest of the amoebas in the Peachtree. Like so-and-so had a kid, so-and-so caught a case, so-and-so is on the stuff and ultimately lost his way. Life moves pretty fast. Write your name a couple times, cut the line, zig and zag. Try to find the middle path before the final symbols crash, and we are being carried off in zipper bags by Disney staff. Straight face.
Oh my god, bro! This is. I don't know if Woods is ever gonna rap. This is, wow, man. That's the kind of thing I mean, that'll make a grown man cry right there. Like, really, when you're thinking about, what is life, the short amount of time we have on this earth, we know because we've lost people. We know because these things that we shared with other human beings, we no longer have on this earth. It's such large scale ideas and concepts, and it's sad. It's sad when you think about what in the end is the futility of life. I hope Aesop doesn't spend like all his time thinking about this stuff, because like, and he suggested it earlier, he's what did he say, serotonin low and slow, or serotonin slow and low. He recognizes that this does not make him happy to understand that we're all doomed and we're all gonna die. I hope Aesop finds enough serotonin in the making of this music to where it makes up for it, because I mean, it's sad, it's depressing, and we all hope Aesop is doing good, man. I fuck with Aesop so heavy. He's such a good writer. He's so talented, man, and he does ask these big questions, just like Woods. I mean, these guys are just on a whole nother level that transcends like poetry and music, the things they choose to talk about. And yeah, big psychological understanding in how these songs are written.
Life moves pretty fast. Write your name a couple times, cut the line, zig and zag. Try to find the middle path before the final symbols crash, and we are being carried off in zipper bags by Disney staff. Straight face smothering a deep rage. Meep meep.
I like the idea of life being like a big song, like till the cymbals crash. Like, that's our lives. Like, it's over, and then that's it. Like, how much will they applaud when the final cymbals crash? Like, it's very very cool line. Very cool line to symbolize death. And then the joke afterwards of carried off in a zipper bag at Disneyland.
Zag, try to find the middle path before the final cymbals crash, and we are being carried off in zipper bags by Disney staff. Straight face smothering a deep rage. Meep meep, I'm the human painted tunnel real train. Barrel out the mountain just to climb into the steel cage. Sleeper holding happy is having a fucking field day. Lloyd Center Drama Club, loiter with a common tongue is sunk into a purple Listerine bottle. Bottoms, I ain't late, I'm right on time. Any later? Still right on time. I can show up real early.
Okay, I don't know how they split this song, but Aesop's definitely spit like 32 bars at this point, and there's only a minute left, so I wonder if we're just going to get a refrain from Woods, or is he going to squeeze in a verse here? I feel like we still got this little mini chorus going on. I'm just like, maybe I'm premature here, but it said Woods featuring Aesop Rock. Where's Woods? I'm sure. I hope I don't have to post this, sounding like an idiot. Bro, Woods spits a crazy 16 here at the end, but I just feel like it might be a short verse from Woods, even though it's his thing.
Right on time. Anyone got something to say? Well, I'm late on time. I set my watch by before. I don't set my watch anymore. I know it's running short. I know it's running fast.
Sorry, I have to start this over. I get so used to Woods on a Woods project, and I get so used to Aesop on an Aesop project. And while they do work really well on a song together, the contrast feels more significant when they're together, to where I have to recalibrate from Aesop's incredibly consistent flow to Woods' very innocuous, not so consistent flow.
Anyone got something to say? Well, I'm late on time. I set my watch by before. I don't set my watch anymore. I know it's running short. I know it's running fast. It's running while I sleep. It never runs out of gas. The wolf creep when I sit, lope when I limp. I don't look over my shoulder, but every now and then catch a glimpse.
Look how freaking cool that looks. This video is really... I feel like a lot of these shots, Woods' was all... Oh, yeah. Aesop's whole video here was black and white. And I literally got in Aesop's whole vibe with his flow, with this black and white imagery. And then you get the opposite. This is going to sound weird, but usually Aesop is a color guy. And Woods is more black and white imagery. When I think of a Woods video, I see it like this, very artistic and black and white. And when Aesop makes a video, I see it with a lot more color because its flow is so much more energetic. So the fact that this is the opposite, and then you get this beautiful color shot as it transitions, this is really cool video, man. I'm just getting more appreciative of it as I'm clicking through it and seeing each individual scene. This is so cool, man. Yeah, it transitions into color, and then you get this tree, and then you get this beautiful red. This shot right here just looks so good. Wow. Okay. All right. I'm gonna start Woods over again, please. I'm sorry. I gotta bump this.
I can show up real early, right on time. Anyone got something to say? Well, I'm late on time. I set my watch by before. I don't set my watch anymore. I know it's running short. I know it's running fast. It's running while I sleep. It never runs out of gas. The wolf creep when I sit, lope when I limp. I don't look over my shoulder, but every now and then catch a glimpse in windows and mirrors, upturned bottles and old pictures. I see it just outside the image. I grab my kids as they run past and hold them, whisper in their ears before they wriggle away.
Wow. Bro. See, Wood, oh my god, man. See, Woods does, I guess Woods only needs 8 bars to tell one of those stories. These visuals are incredible. I love this text too. It's very modern and professional, and it's very, very badass looking imagery right here. Like, what a shot. So cool, man. Yeah, Backward Studios doing something crazy, but wow, what Woods did there in like, well, definitely it didn't feel like 16, but like what he just did there in that story was, I mean, if it's 8 bars, the fact that it's absolutely nuts. So good.
I set my watch by it before. I don't set my watch anymore. I know it's running short. I know it's running fast. It's running while I sleep. It never runs out of gas. The wolf creep when I sit, lope when I limp. I don't look over my shoulder, but every now and then catch a glimpse in windows and mirrors, upturned bottles and old pictures. I see it just outside the image. I grab my kids as they run past and hold them, whisper in their ears before they wriggle away.
Whisper before they wiggle away. What a
Can I give you a lift?
okay.
I somehow find myself driving again.
Wow. I find myself driving again. Like I'm just, this is what, these are my thoughts when I'm by myself. But it also kind of feels like, and this is going to sound strange, it almost feels like how this would sound if Woods was, or if Aesop Rock was like seeking advice about coming to terms with the might be seen as depressive thought of overly focusing on the fact that we're gonna die and the fact that we all have limited time. Woods almost laughs at it. Like, he's like, bro, I don't even set my clock anymore. It's gonna keep running. Time is just always gonna go on until we don't have it. Just ignore it. Just ignore it entirely and focus on what you have. And then he has this like moment with his kids where he just whispers it enough to tell them. I like that it's in color, and I like that it ends on this like positive note. You know, like feels like Aesop is going through some shit, and Woods is also going through some shit, or is prone to go through some shit, and he's saying, yeah, it's always gonna be there. You know, I see it. That was the middle of the verse. You know, like sometimes I look into a mirror and there it is, or I stop looking behind me, but I can still feel it behind me. But it ends in this positive theme of like, what you can do and what you have an impact in is what matters most. And in this case, with Woods, it's his holding his 2 kids. So I'm gonna listen to it one more time. Fortunately, that's like not super long, but it's just a really beautifully penned verse from Woods here. And obviously, Aesop is the bulk of this song, and I love Aesop's verse. Like, there was a ton. I'd love to read the lyrics of this. I probably will later. I don't know who watches this. If anyone does, if you want me to review the lyrics, I can like look at it line by line, because that's what I'm gonna do anyway. I'm gonna look at and read the lyrics of this song. So, but yeah, Aesop's verse in here was incredible. But Woods, I mean, what Woods can do and how he tells a story is just so captivating and so poetic. And Aesop's a ridiculously good writer and rapper in his own right, but something about the way that Woods just captures a scene and tells a story is just one of a kind. It's one of a kind. And Aesop's one of a kind as well. I'm not taking anything away from him, but I see why this is Woods' song. I see why it's Woods featuring Aesop Rock, because in the end, Woods is the main character and the positive character, and he's in some type of way helping Aesop, you know.
Anyone got something to say? Well, I'm late on time.
Does anybody have something to say? And here comes Woods.
I set my watch by it before. I don't set my watch anymore. I know it's running short. I know it's running fast. It's running while I sleep. It never runs out of gas. The wolf creep when I sit, lope when I limp. I don't look over my shoulder, but every now and then catch a glimpse in windows and mirrors, upturned bottles and old pictures. I see it just outside the image. I grab my kids as they run past and hold them, whisper in their ears before they wriggle away.
Can I give you a lift?
All right, I guess final notes here, man. I feel like I blabbered a lot during that. I was trying to avoid interrupting it too much, but that was just a really, really, really good song. That's one of the best Aesop Woods collaborations that I can think of in recent time and probably ever. I mean, they probably have like 5 songs together in total, and that's probably my favorite one. Very mild production. I'll have to check out. I listened to. I found it on Bandcamp, and it's like a 7 or 8 track project, and because I got so used to listening to Gollywog as the original album that I found the production a bit abrasive on the first like 1 or 2 songs, so I didn't listen to it the whole way through. So I didn't even notice or see that there was this Aesop and Wood song at the end. But yeah, now I'm kind of thinking I should give it another shot. This August Fanon take on Gollywog. I'm kind of excited for that now. So I guess that's what I'll check out later and see what's on that tape. But full disclosure, the first song I heard, I didn't love it. I kind of felt like the production didn't fit, and the original production was so good that it didn't have to be messed with. But I mean, these guys are creative geniuses, so I should just trust them and believe that they're going to keep on crushing it. So look forward to more Aesop in the future. If you're Aesop's friend, check on Aesop. Go to his house. Make sure he's good. You know, we know it's like normal for him to be reclusive, but maybe just make sure the homie's good, man, because that's what matters most. And if you're listening to this and you know someone who's an isolationist and that's just how they live, check on them, man. Make sure they're good. Make sure they're good, man. Take care of each other. Love each other. In the end, that's kind of the positivity of all this music, is finding the important things that matter in life. And at the end of the day, it's the connections that we make. It's the people that we know and love. You can ignore that shadow behind you sometimes. So take care of yourself. Take care of the people around you. And I'll see you guys on the next track.